Hello, Taurus. Welcome in, guys. We're going to take a look at the energy surrounding you guys at this time. It's basically whatever comes out. It's a general reading, so only take what resonates. Leave the rest for your other fellow Taurus placements. Remember, roles can always be oh, Lord have mercy on my soul. Roles can always be reversed. Tongue-tied. Tongue-tied. Maybe someone's tongue-tied about you. Or maybe y'all feel a little bit tongue-tied. Ooh, and look at that. Look at that. We're already starting. And I said someone was tongue-tied, did I not? Eight of Wands in the reverse with the Four of Pentacles. Someone is holding back communication. They're not letting go of you, though. They're holding on to communication while not letting go of you. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the Hermit card. I do feel like this person will, like right now, they are coming out of, well, scratch that. They're in hermit mode. They're going to come out of hermit mode. I'm getting ahead of myself. However, this person is in hermit mode trying to think. They need to figure some things out within themselves. I feel like they're doing a little bit of soul searching. You could be dealing with a Virgo here. But there is going to be something here to where I feel like this person just cannot hold the line any longer. You have the Nine of Wands here where it's like you just feel this burnout, but the burnout is coming from them trying to stand their ground and like create these boundaries. And I feel like this person doesn't even want to have these boundaries in the first place, but they're creating them. Once this person, whoever that you are dealing with, starts to feel more balanced and aligned and feeling like they have their shit together a little bit better, then I do feel like they're going to come out of this hermit mode. They're going to come towards you, albeit slowly, because you have that Knight of Pentacles there. So, but you do have someone here, if you're like, oh, they're not thinking about me, they're quiet, trust me, they are thinking about you. And they're just being quiet intentionally. Okay. Now, this does not have to be romantic. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that. Just take it as it resonates for you, for whoever you feel like is withholding communication. Okay. All right. What else does Taurus need to know? You have Three of Swords here. You also have the Nine of Cups. You have healing after heartbreak. Healing after heartbreak. Three of Swords here. So there's something that's happened in the past. I feel like this is past energy, or maybe you guys are just kind of getting out of that, where you may have felt like you were betrayed, stabbed in the back. You found out something that may have hurt you. There may have been a breakup, something of that nature. But you do have that Nine of Cups. You guys are going to start feeling much more like positive. I feel that you guys have been working on that as far as like finding fulfillment within yourself, no longer looking towards whatever this was that may have possibly hurt you, because you're wanting to already have that emotional stability, that fulfillment without having to, that nervous system regulation is what I'm feeling, without having to go outside of yourself. All right, what else does Taurus need to know? Yep, Temperance in the reverse. You also have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Hold on. What is that about? The Emperor in the reverse. Someone's being very honest with themselves. It's okay. This might be you. This might be you. There's a feeling of like seeing things for what they truly are. You have the Two of Swords here in the reverse. I feel like you're seeing a situation for what it really is, and you're not trying to I kind of feel like you're not, well, you're acknowledging that this may have been something that you were doing or maybe the other person was doing. I feel like there's like a level of trying to keep things together and trying to just control the situation in order for it to not fall apart. And almost in a sense of like lying. Someone was lying to themselves and just making it seem like, okay, no, we're good. We are good. But the reality of a situation has hit. You have you have that Three of Pentacles clarifying that Two of Swords there. recognizing that either you were the only person that was working towards growth, this person was not cooperating with you in any type of way. And it's almost a sense of like, if I could contain it, then it's not going to fall apart. I can fix the imbalance. You have Aries energy, Sagittarius energy here. But I feel like you're being honest with yourself. You're recognizing possibly where you had to be like very strategic with a situation so that way it didn't fall apart. But I feel like you're taking it for what it is, that it wasn't the right time, that there was a misalignment, there was a lot of imbalances within whatever connection this is that you had with another individual. Give me more for Taurus, please. Yeah, the Devil in the reverse. Also the Chariot in the reverse. Ooh. You don't recognize how much whoever this person is was holding you back. King of Swords in the reverse. This person is not able to see things for what they are and not being able to have clarity. However, you're either A, you haven't noticed it yet, or B, you're starting to notice it. You have the Devil in the reverse. This is saying that as soon as you let go of a connection, or you let go of someone who may have had like drama, toxicity, this is someone who did affect your nervous system. This is someone that you may have relied on and didn't even know that you were relying on them when it came to like your emotional state. You're going to realize how much this person was holding you back. And once this person is no longer in your life, how quickly your life progresses, which is kind of crazy. I feel like you're going to like you're having blessings come in, and you're going to take a moment, you're going to sit, and you're going to be like, holy shit, this wasn't happening when this person was in my life, and now they're gone. And now blessings on blessings on blessings. But you have something here to where you're awakening to someone. There was an energy that was holding you back. Now, if this isn't a person, this may also be once you've removed certain things that did not have any place in your life, that is when things start to move quicker. So if you changed habits, if you well, a lot of this is going to be habits, because this is like, this could be mindset habits. This could be something that you actually physically do in everyday life. There's some sort of change that you've started or you've done to where you've removed certain energies from you and life is picking up for you. You got Capricorn and Cancer energy there. I also feel like there's something coming back around, something or someone coming back around to you. I kind of feel like this is more of a person. You have the Eight of Cups here in the reverse. This is reflecting that um, someone who walked away, that is trying to come back. You know, grass was not greener on the other side. They don't have that strong hold on you anymore. You have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're not really concerned about it. This isn't something to where you're like, oh, I need to go back this way. I feel like you're in a place where it's like, I'm not going to self-sabotage. I'm not going to stand in the way of moving forward. You have the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles here. This person is going to be devastated because you're not feeding into their bullshit. You're not feeding into anything that they're trying to give you. You got Scorpio energy there. Yeah. I feel like you have entered into a new chapter. Like there's been a closing, or you've had closure on your own. Even if this person doesn't feel like they've had closure, you have. And there's been some sort of ending. And you have absolutely no interest to go towards the past. You're only wanting to move forward. You have the fixed signs here. So that's technically you, the world card. Anything else for Taurus that they need to know at this very moment? Mm. Okay, hold on. Why that? Okay. You got some inspired action here. You got some like there's a fire that has ignited within you again. You'll need to gain a little bit of clarity on what you want to do with it. I feel like there's somebody here that wants to like start something new, or either you want to venture out some, towards dating. Maybe you're ready to date, or maybe you're ready to start that new project. Maybe you're ready to go to a new place of employment. You just want something new here. My word of advice is to make sure that you figure out what you want before you take those next steps, because I feel like what's going to happen is you're going to have that inspired action to go and do something, but what's also going to happen with this Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Cups, you might be a little wishy-washy because maybe there's a lot of options and you're not sure of which option to choose, or you may even feel a little bit overwhelmed because you're not really sure which direction to go in. Just make sure that I would just say have fun with this. Figure out what you want. Don't, don't, yeah. Don't make it so, I'm going to say initially, don't make it so serious. This is about fun and how you feel. If it's not a yes, it's a no. You guys, like I said, you'll hear me continuously say that for 2026. If it's not a yes, it's a no. We're not going to waste our time on certain things. So just know that you do have options. If you feel fickle about a situation or a person, then it's a no. Because if you don't feel on fire and you're ready to go, I don't think you can't force that. So, all right, anyway, Taurus, that is what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. If you need something more personalized, link is in the description box below. Until next time, take care.